Alright, well this is a video one, so I've been deployed for almost a year, and when I got back, something stinks, which means it's probably rats, or mice, or some rodent. Yeah, I had the car detailed, but you can see that there's a couple of weird spots. You see those weird spots? Those little brown ones? Those would not be there if someone cleaned it. Those, to me, look like rat piss. And the smell, like, at first we kind of thought it was like chemically, but when I drove this afternoon, I noticed that the smell got worse when I turned the vents on, which means that there's something living in the vents. And then when I turned it on high, I heard something like flying around in there and maybe scratching around trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. So I'm pretty sure that it's still alive. So we're gonna figure out what's going on. Okay. Gonna open up the trunk and start dissecting the ventilation system. Okay. There's the rod. Alright, well, first place I'm going to start is the air cleaner there, and then I'm going to start tearing stuff apart underneath the passenger seat. Looking in here, you can kind of smell the really funky smell in the filter, so that guy's going to get replaced in hopes that it helps get rid of the smell. Whoop. But no, I mean, there's some buildup down there, but no real signs. I think I might have to get the air compressor out and actually blow this guy out. So next up, we're going to start looking in here. The other thing that kind of concerned me is, again, it was cleaned, and then there's this weird mess down here. Looks like something's tearing out the insulation. More not so great evidence, whatever that is. I'm about to open the cabin air filter. I'm kind of worried what I'm gonna find. That is not good. I'm gonna pull it out, but first, gloves. All right. Mask and gloves, here we go. All right, please don't be alive. Oh my God. I don't even know if it's good. Oh, gross. Yeah. Oh my fucking God. Look at all that. It like chewed up all my car's insulation and just fucking, look at all that rat shit. Oh my fucking God. There's so much rat shit, it's not even funny. Well, I'm gonna have to go get a new cabin air filter and maybe a new car. Gross. Well, at least I found the nest. Yay, kind of. Not really. Oh God. I'm gonna have to get the shop vac out for this fucking shit. I wonder if it's still fucking in there. Look at all that. No wonder he went fucking crazy when I turned the heat on. That filter. He's been fucking nesting in here for a long ass time. It's a year. I knew that fucking smell wasn't weird chemicals. Alright, well, we haven't found the guy yet. But now I know that the rat poison that I picked up was a good investment. I put new traps all over the garage. I mean, just look at that. They've been in there for a fucking year. Just fucking going to town on my goddamn car's insulation. Fucking sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go get the shop vac and suck this sucker out. Alright, so I vacuumed out most of it. So you can actually see in there now. But, I mean, there's got to be some stuff that I just can't reach with the shop vac. Plus that fan has probably got some built up shit in it now. What I want to do is I want to clear out some of the rest of the stuff that I'm pretty sure is built up. And according to what I read online on Prius Chat, the primary air intake for the cabin comes in through this black piece right above the firewall. So I've got to remove the windshield wipers and this black piece, and then I should be able to get to the cabin air intake and find the rest of the mess. Well, I got the windshield wipers off.
Enemy spotted.
You got to take both of these guys off, just those three, and then there's a series of clips you push in from here, and then on the ends there's those circle push guys. These guys are really annoying. I break them all the time, but the trick that I use now is I'll just take a really flat tip screwdriver and push up from the underside, and that'll push this part up and it'll make them pop right out. You almost got to fucking catch the sons of bitches sometimes. But we can now see the cabin air intake, and we can see the rest of the nest. So I'm going to get after that guy next. Definitely glad that I took this off. Finally found the intake after I took this lid off. I was putzing around with it before thinking it was those two things, but it's not. You get up underneath and you turn the car on, you can actually hear there's a big vent right back there. And that's where all the air comes in, which is why he had nested right over on the other side. So the air intake goes straight to this fan, which I don't have a lid on right now, and I'm just running it. And there is a bit of a residual smell, so I think I'm just gonna run the fan for a while and hope that it works out some of the rest of the stuff in the system. I opened up the vents one at a time just to see if there was any stuff, but I didn't really get a whole lot out of it. So I'm just gonna let all these vents blow through the system. My guess right now is that the residual smell is just rat urine, and my guess is that it's all over the car and the inside of the ventilation system. Now that smell will fade with time, and there's really no way for me to clean it, so what I'm gonna do is invest into a lot of fucking car air fresheners and Febreze.